Kia ora. I come from a little town on the East Cape of Aotearoa, New Zealand in the South Pacific. It is well known in the world, at least we believe so, for the fact that the first ray of the first sunrise in every day touches our mountain, Mount Hikurangi. And that's created for us a cultural belief that we are first into the future, and that requires all of us to be leaders, first of all in our own lives, as well as the communities we are a part of, the places, the people that we will come into contact with. So right from the get-go, there's an understanding of this thing we call student agency. How do we facilitate the opportunity for our young people to be powerful actors in their own lives? How do we make sure that the alchemy of teaching and learning comes together so that the student feels that they have a voice, that they have the power to act, that they have a sense of direction and a responsibility for the choices they make in their own lives? Teachers, by definition, are nation builders. They have our children for 30 hours a week, 20 hours a week, and it's so important that in that contact, in that interaction, that the teacher creates the conditions in the classroom where the students feel empowered to act in their own interests, certainly to learn, to engage with other people. But sometimes student agency may not be visible. In different cultures, students can have a sense of quietness and stillness. It doesn't mean that they're not learning. And I think then the challenge in that situation is to see what are the learning outcomes, because they become the visible measure of whether or not a student learnt, engaged, felt powerful about their own learning. The core business of schools is to cause learning to happen and to know that it did. And therefore the challenge to teachers is to know and understand each of their students, to have that relational trust built, to know that learning is going on, that the conditions are right for that student, that they are able to realise their potential in these learning moments. In my Indigenous culture in Aotearoa, New Zealand, we call this rangatiratanga, the practice of being able to be self-determining. So I commend to all teachers all around the world to keep making the magic that you are capable of, and that is to witness to and support the learning experience of your students.